The agenda of the meeting has been shared. Okay. I don't know whether you can put it beside this.
No, I can't share. I can't. I'll just stop this one, then share that one.
Okay. Okay. Let me just open mine. I've shared it with almost everybody. So
let me share it for now. I'll bring this back later. Let me share the agenda.
Okay. I hope all of us can see the agenda. So the next thing we'll do is to go straight to the Rotary invocation. So please share that with us. Okay, please let us unmute ourselves and take the Rotary invocation. Inspire Rotarians, Lord, we ask.
We ask to live as
Inspire Rotarians, Lord, we ask to live as we profess, to dignify the daily and serving
selflessness. Second stanza.
For
fellowship,
we offer
thanks to thee. We pray that it will be our care to spread it bounteously.
Amen. Thank you very much. Anito, are you here now?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everybody.
I'll leave Rosaria Anito to take up. He's the moderator for today. So please, can we carry on with the agenda?
Thank you so much, Chairperson Richard Nike. Good morning, everybody. My name is Olua Elitasope. Please, can you confirm you can hear me? Okay, great. Thank you. We welcome everybody to today's seminar, a conversation sort of for the Rotary District 9112 Alumni Committee. And as we know, the Alumni program is made up of people who have passed through the Rotary International programs from RILA, Rotaract, Group Study Exchange, BTT, all of the programs that Rotary International is doing to make our lives better. On our agenda today, we have taken the invocation already. I would like to call on Rotaractor Gino. Please, are you on call? Can you help us with the object of Rotary?
Good morning. Can you confirm you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. The object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage, in particular, to encourage and foster 1. Development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. 2. High ethical standards in business and profession. The recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupation and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. 3. The application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. 4. The advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through the world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gino. Thank you for the object of Rotary. Please, do we have Charter President Adida Koguneki on call so he can help us with the 4-way test? Okay, if he's not here, can we have Rotary Anthony, please, can you help us with the 4-way test?
Good morning, dear Rotarians, Rotaractors, Interactors, alumni in general. Can you confirm you can hear me?
We can hear you. Please go on.
The 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. 1, is it the truth? 2, is it fair to all concerned? 3, will it be goodwill and better friendship? And 4, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rochelle Antonio. At this stage, we would like to recognize. We have the introduction and recognition, but I can see our past district governor, Adeni Diraji. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Thank you for the support at all times. Thank you for your able mentorship and 3 years. We are grateful that you're joining us today and you're taking us through this journey. Thank you, sir. I also recognize past district governor Adewale Ogunbadijo. Thank you so much, sir, for being here too. He's our chairman membership. Oh, my chairperson, the district governor is on the call. I don't know if the district governor can speak to us. I also see past district governor Dende Sugar. Welcome, sir. But I can yield the floor to the district governor, ma, so the district governor can address us briefly.
Okay, my district governor, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. That's why the busy schedule over there. Now that you have joined us, I would like to suggest that maybe you are supposed to call to order, but I've done that. Maybe you should just talk to us briefly in case the network can play up again. Maybe you just use this period to talk to us. Thank you, sir. Hello, sir. My DG, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you now.
Yes. Good morning, fellow Rotarians. Good morning, my PDG, good morning, PDG, district leaders, and my fellow Rotary alumni. It is my honor to speak to you this morning. Actually, I am in transit in Abeokuta for the World Audio event that we are holding between our district and our sister district 9111. So it may not be too convenient for me to flow with you, but I want to wish you well. The essence of coming together is to enable us to revive the alumni, Rotary alumni of District 9112. And I'm happy that our leaders are there on that platform who can share with us their wealth of experience, their immense knowledge, and their expertise. So as we commence our deliberations, I want to wish all of you well and say happy Friday to all. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, sir. And I wish you well in Abeokuta too.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Anita, can we continue?
Thank you so much, the district governor. Thank you, the chairperson. So at this point, okay, I also see the district track representative. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. The district track representative elect, Michael Ekering, welcome. Past district governor Constance Rayola, you're welcome. Of course, I can see Rich Anthony Abu, he has been called already. I see Rotarian Daniel Shonaike. I can also see, what is this? Charter President Thomas Isibo, you are highly recognized. And Charter President Ogunweki Babatunde Adinamala. I see Omo Shalewa Jeje. Please forgive me. Some people's your names are not properly aligned here, so I did not murder the name. But we welcome everybody to today's meeting. Thank you for joining us. As the district governor said, we look forward to having a good time. We know this is happening alongside another program at the district level, but we are grateful that you are here, and we hope that we have a very good time with it through this. Thank you so much. The chairperson, please can we have your time before we take the keynote speech? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Anita. I hope everybody can hear me.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. My district governor.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us despite your busy schedule. PDG Nijiraji, who is away in the US and still find time to join us. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll always appreciate whenever you are with us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Our family, sir.
Thank you.
My PDG Wale Ogunbadejo, thank you so much for taking your time to join us today and still be the keynote speaker. I appreciate you. Fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors, Interactors, other alumni that are on this call, good morning and thank you for joining. My name is P.A.G. Nikemeyaki, the chairman of the Alumni Committee. And I want to tell you seriously that it's my pleasure and honor that you are on this call, and I welcome you to the District 9112 Alumni Meetup of 2025. I would like all of us to know that we are not here by mistake, but we are here to meet and reconnect in this district here of United for Good. Rotary alumni in our district. Let me just take you through a brief history of the alumni and the Alumni Association. The Rotary alumni was chartered in Nigeria, first in District 9110, during the building communities and bridging continent Rotary year 2010 to 2020 to 2011. The DG then was PDG then Deshoga. Sorry, my PDG. Thank you for joining us on this call. Please forgive me that I did not recognize you on time. We have the honor of having you here with us today, and we all know that without him setting up the Alumni Association and Committee, then we will not be here today. Please, you can react by clapping for him. Thank you. Who are the Rotary alumni and the Alumni Association? According to Rotary International, a Rotary Alumni Association is an active organization of those who have experienced Rotary programs, which may include the following. And it also includes those that are participating in Rotary programs. And this includes the following: the Interactors, the Rotaractors, Rotary Youth Exchange participants, Rotary Youth Leadership Award, now Rotary Youth Leadership Academy, Rotary Peace Fellowships, Rotary Scholarship. This is funded by global or district grants, vocational training teams, the leaders and members, grant for university teachers, group study exchange. We have the members and leaders there. Rotary for volunteers generally. These are those that have benefited in Rotary programs one way or the other. So why do we need to join or become an alumni? Rotary, after any of the programs you either participated or joined, wants you to stay connected with Rotary. That is us, if you are not yet a Rotarian. And Rotary also wants to stay in touch with you. And for this, you have the benefits of connecting with over 1.4 million Rotary members in almost every corner of the globe,
In
in almost every profession. Are you hearing me, please?
Yes.
Are you hearing me? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you, but mute all non-speakers. We can hear you, ma'am. We can hear you loud and clear.
I'm muted.
Okay, because I can see that somebody is muting me.
So sorry, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. As an alumni, you also have the benefit of or opportunity to connect with leaders from all continents, culture, and occupation. You can network and all over the world, especially if you can attend the Rotary convention. It is on record that Rotary alumni are engaging speakers with amazing Rotary stories. One of the Rotary speakers will be talking to us today. PDG Wale Ogunbadijo, thank you so much for accepting to be our keynote speaker. There is really no luxury of time for me to go on about why Rotary wants alumni to stay connected. But like I said, there are so many benefits that as time goes on, the committee will be rolling out for us to see. I'm sure my DG Larry Adedoyin, who is an alumni and who is still on meeting. Maybe later he can still talk to us, though he has given a brief talk to us. He has mandated our committee to form an alumni association for District 9112. Since the districting of District 9110, we are yet to have one in 9112. The committee will be reaching out to you after this meetup today about how we can form one, that is form the association, how we can conduct election for the officers that will run its affairs, and carry out 1 or 2 projects before the end of this year. On behalf of the committee, I am thanking the DG once again for giving us this opportunity to serve. I appreciate all the PDGs who are present here, who are all alumni of Rotary International. I appreciate other alumni and fellow Rotarians that have joined us for this meeting. Thank you so much, and please stay connected so that we can all have the benefits of this meetup program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, the chairperson. Please, can we have digital claps for her? Thank you so much for the speech. Thank you for letting us know what this is about. Like she has rightly said, the future of this association is in our hands. For those, all of us here are members of the alumni, because I know for many of us, for almost all of us here went through RILA, past Rotaractors. You have a story to share in Rotary. I always tell people that one of the best decisions I made as a 20-year-old was joining Rotaract, because that was the beginning of the development journey for me. So yes, I'm happy to play my role. I hope that you all will play your part in making this work very well. When we share the information or we share the link, please share it to people that you know. Each one bring one. We might not be able to reach everybody, but you know somebody that knows somebody that you're in RILA with, you're in Rotaract with. You have done things on the Rotary platform, Peace Fellowship and everything. So we are all, the future of this is in our hands, because it's enough to just want to criticize things and say things are not being done. But when we are called to play our part, we need to play our part. The committee is pleading that we cooperate to get this done and build something very solid for our district. Thank you so much, Chairperson, once again. And at this point, I would like for us to have our keynote speaker to take us on the ride. Our past district governor, sir, we know you have a lot of experience, and we are waiting to listen to you. So just give us the vibes that we need to keep this training.
Well, okay, thanks so much, Sophie. Good morning, my DG, the DR, PDGs and PDRs, and the fellow Rotarians and Tractors. Good morning, everybody. Sophie, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
We can hear you,
Okay.
sir. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, let me quickly correct something. Nikki,
Yes,
I heard that you said I'm an alumnus. Let me say that I'm not really an alumnus in that sense, except if you say all Rotarians are also alumni. I went through a Rotary program before I became a Rotarian. But I'm happy to be here as the district membership chair, because really, I'm more interested in how we can all come together as builders and beneficiaries for greater impact in the world and in our community. So that interests me. Okay, so it's still okay. I'm good. Okay, yeah, thank you. I want to again also thank PDG Sugar. And you know, I was his district secretary, so I'm also going to take a bit of the honor of being a part of his administration when he started the alumni association in RDC 9110 then. I want to thank him greatly. He really worked hard, even though the association went into the doldrums for a while, and I'm happy that our district, the new district, is trying to revive it. And all of us, like Kenny said, the future of the association is in our hands, and must all struggle to see that we keep it on, because it's just a great opportunity to have the alumni. But for me, they are our hidden ammunition. One, to tell the world of our stories, and also to improve our membership. But I'll get to that later. The alumni have been they're already defined by the DG and the chair, so I'm going to the definition of who alumni are again. I just want to ask a question. Why did Rotary decide to invest in the programs and therefore have alumni? Of course, as you know, Rotary is all about service above self.
That's why people ask us Rotarians, why are you in Rotary? Because they can't see what is in need there for us. But for the average Nigerian, something you can touch, something you can see, something you can feel for them to be a part of anything. And so they ask us, why are you in Rotary? What do you benefit from it? Because we know that we are in it due to our passion to serve our community, to serve others selflessly, and see how we can make the world a better place for everybody. But they can't say that most of the time. They just think we're all crazy people. The same way I therefore want to say, why did Rotary invest in the alumni, in the program? Why did Rotary invest in the alumni? Why did Rotary invest in the alumni? And the reasons are many, but I just want to pick a few of them. One, Rotary believes in the youth, because when you look at the age ranges of most of the programs, they're in the youthful ages. If you remember that even the founder of Rotary itself, Paul Harry, was a 37-year-old bachelor and a lawyer in Chicago. So really, it's also right that even though it wasn't his own making, the program was not of his own making, but just apt that Rotary decided to invest in the youth massively. And because Rotary believes that the youth are our future, the youth are the best investment we can have to ensure that we all enjoy our future and we create a better world for all of us. And therefore, the first reason, all these were not comprehensive, they're not complete, but just a few because of the time. We want to imbue our youth with the wish to serve their communities selflessly and hopefully reduce the high level of selfishness and greed in the communities all over the world. I'm so happy that most of the people here are alumni. So really, I'm speaking to the converted. I thought that we'll have a few who are not either Rotarians or Rotaractors who are still floating around without being a part of us. But most of the people here are already part of us, but it doesn't matter. So one is to imbue our youth to the wish to serve our communities and serve selflessly too. Two, to improve their leadership skills, all the programs. Help our youth to become better leaders, provided they open themselves to it. Two, to give them vocational skills. In our district, from now 0 to now 1, more than 10 years now, we have included vocational skills training during RILA. And of course, also know that we do some for the interactors too and the retractors. So we are giving our youth skills that may be life improving for them. Skills that they don't need to pay for, that they will have normally paid for outside. But we give them these skills free of charge. And so they go on without not necessarily being paid employees for the rest of their lives. They already have skills they can eat with and also improve others' lives with. And that's a lot that we do without even feeling it. But we do all this painlessly and fruitfully for our youth. We encourage high ethical standards in them through the programs, because all our programs contain something that will remind them what Rotary is all about. And so hopefully again to improve the future. I didn't know if not all, but some with the this that will help our future too. We give them a higher pedestal to achieve their life ambitions through the ambassadorial scholars, the postgraduate scholars, the GSC, like our current DG was a product of the GSC, the VTT. All this gives our youth, some may be above youth in some of those programs, but it gives them the opportunity to achieve their goals at a higher pedestal, life goals. Some goes for the master, some for PhD. And they don't do it in Nigeria, they go do it outside Nigeria, where they meet others from all over the world, spreading their tentacles, improving their networking opportunities, and of course, lifelong relationships we also develop. When you also look at our youth exchange program students who go abroad, they stay with people they never knew before, who later become their adopted parents. Some even go back to be sponsored by those adopted parents for their university education and beyond. So we have this great opportunity for our youth through these programs. And of course, finally, the issue of peace. Because we all know that Rotary was involved in the formation of the United Nations. And we have some peace centers in the world through which every year, some individuals are granted a master's degree program and diploma to go through peace building and conflict prevention programs in those 7 centers. And every year, these products go out into the world to help either in serving at the United Nations, at the UNICEF, or in their embassies, and therefore help us to further entrench peace. This was in 1945. We've not had a major conflagration in the world, except these ones we're having in Gaza and Ukraine, which I'm sure we'll be able to still come through because there's an organization called the United Nations that can call people together, which was one of the benefits of Rotarians who were there.
Just to be sure, it's not just from my end. My PDG, sir. I think we have a connection problem.
Rosanna, please can you check your chat?
Okay, I'm doing that now. I think we have like a connection problem with the PDG. Okay, so while we wait for him to reconnect, apologies on that. I mean, we are all in Nigeria. We know how to be. He's back, but I'm not sure his audio is connected. I think he's trying to connect his audio now. I can see him on the call. It's like, okay. Okay, please, I'd like to, while we wait for the past district governor to reconnect, I'd like to recognize our immediate past district governor, the pioneer district governor of Rotary District 9112, Rotarian Olufemi Adenekon. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. He was the man that inaugurated our committee last year to get us started on this alumni assignment. My PDG, sir, please would you speak to us for a minute while we wait for our PDG to join us?
I'm very sorry, the connection went away. I'm back. Hello, can you hear me?
Welcome, our PDG, sir. We can hear you.
The connection went away. So I was speaking about why Rotary invested in alumni, and I think I was already on my last point there in terms of the peace programs of the Rotary Foundation. Now, what are the benefits to the alumni? The DG and the chair already spoke about it. Networking opportunities, community service, fellowship and friendship, and leadership development. Now, Rotary and the alumni. Why are we interested, like the chairman said, in the formation of alumni associations? Of course, we all know that our motto as Rotary is service above self. And that we deploy our everything, all that we have with us, to serving others with all we have, both, and also try and encourage living ethically, both in our profession and in our personal lives. And of course, through our members, advance international understanding, good and peace in the world. However, for more than 20 years, our membership global member has stood at 1.2 until when the Rotary Act became a membership type in Rotary, when we came up to 1.4 million. And we're still hovering around that 1.4 over the past 3 years. Sometimes a bit below, sometimes a bit above. However, over the years, we are continuing to provide great service in the world, especially through our Rotary Foundation, the philanthropic arm of our organization. We are battle Rotary, Polo to a standstill in 1987, from 100 endemic countries to only 2, presently Afghanistan and Pakistan. From about 350,000 children affected annually to just 2 digits in the recent years, we are sure that by His grace we shall overcome that debilitating disease. Our 7 areas of focus guides us to meet all the existential human needs through our global projects, with most funds coming from our pockets. We have had hundreds over the years, but over the years, only a very, very infinitesimal number outside to be a part of us. And for me, I believe that alumni should be our first line of approach for membership and our proxy in the attraction of other members when they tell their stories of what they have benefited from Rotary. Our alumni should be very happy to join us. So the question for me, the nagging question every time I look at the alumni is, why are we Rotarians? Because in everything, once you always look at yourself as the cause of the problems, don't look at others. Why are we Rotarians getting it wrong in convincing these people to be a part of us? What are we doing wrong? What should we do right? Because if we have these hundreds of thousands joining us, our numbers should just blow out. If all our past interactors, retractors, and scholars, GSC, exchange students, Rylarians, youth exchange beneficiaries, and peace scholars were to join us, our membership figures will explode. And of course, our impact in our communities and the world will simultaneously experience an astronomical rise. So where are we getting it wrong? What are we doing wrong? What should we do right? I hope our alumni in the house will be able, during the question and answer session, tell us where we're doing it wrong so that we can get it right. I know for one, we're not having enough statistics, don't have the data of most of our alumni. Even if we were to say, let's look at all the relevance of the past 10 years, I'm not sure we can get all the figures complete. So first, I know that we have to keep data, because it's only with data that we can then follow up people. So I know we have to do that. But I think other things we're doing wrong, that is not making this to join us, why are we making them access unfriendly to them? So these are the things I would like us as Rotarians and alumni, in being builders and beneficiaries who want to create greater impact, to talk today. We need to start the discussion. We need to really say the truth to each other, tell us where we're going wrong so that we can make it right. And then we can have many alumni joining us and increase our numbers. Because without the numbers, we are in trouble. The world is facing greater challenges every day. As we're told, the field is vast, but the laborers are few. And as Paul said once, whatever Rotary may mean to us, but to the outside world, it is the impact we have on our community that matters to them. So to have better impact, if we don't have increased numbers, our numbers have to come up so that we can really reach as many clinics of the world to make life better for the less privileged as we want it to be, which is the goal of Rotary. Without numbers, we will be doing as we are doing. But remember what Elsie said. If you want to get a different result, we must look at a different approach. We need to increase our members. And this alumni, for me, as I said, they are our first line of approach for membership. They also are proxies in attracting the member, because with their stories alone, they can attract more members for us than we can ever attract on our own. So I really want to say, ladies and gentlemen, humanity is facing a lot of challenges, like I said, and we all need to join hands together and make great impact in our communities, in our world, and in ourselves. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our immediate our past district governor. Thank you so much for the amazing speech. Please, can we have a virtual clap for him? I am literally clapping here because everything he has said resonates with me, my own experience. More importantly, is the angle of data. The angle of data. We need to do a lot to do around our data, keeping data for us. Data is like the oil, the new oil the world is using now, and we need to work around data. The number one question is, what are you doing as a person, as a part of the process, in keeping the data that will help us expand this journey? What are you doing as a part of the journey to keep an alumni in this space? Those are questions that we need to ask ourselves retrospectively and give answers to it. Thank you so much, my past district governor. For those who just joined us, we just listened to our past district governor, Rotarian Dr. Adewale Lateef Ogunbadijo, who is a medical practitioner. He joined the Rotary Club of Bagada South as a charter member in the year 2003. He was a past president in the year 2006-2007, and the district governor, District 9110, in the year 2017 to 2018. No better person to speak to us than the man who is currently our membership chair at the Rotary International District 9112. Our past district governor, Wale Ogunbadijo, is married with children and grandchildren. Thank you so much, sir, for taking time to speak to us today. Thank you for the words, and I know we are all going back equipped to play our part in this. Before, in the course of the break, I have recognized our past district governor, my IPDG, sir. Please, you have the floor. Could you speak to us in brief before we move to the next session? Thank you, sir. Yes, sir, IPDG. Okay, please stay on.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I want to. Good morning, the DG, my amiable DG, district leaders, the committee, the alumni committee for District 912. Well, it's with great pleasure that I'm joining you at this forum to discuss the way forward to our alumni. We have quite achieved so much as a group, but for it to reflect in our activity as members of Rotary is the challenge we have. I know a lot of other committees have done so much. Is it the Ryla committee? Is it the Rotary committee? The friendship, the youth exchange, and other committees, the interact. All of these are members part of Alumni. So I would just appeal to the Alumni committee to leverage on the presentation given here and ensure that we are able to get a roster of those who have benefited from the Rotary programs and reach out to them. Even at the WEF should be part of Alumni now. I would ask a proposal, not on the Rotary label of which committee or program can become Alumni. So we can, in our own domestically, put our own WEF there because a lot of people are benefiting and there are the stories that can be told any day in the Rotary world or to the public to tell the story of Rotary. So let us encourage them. I congratulate and thank you for this event that is conscientizing us to our responsibilities. But we appeal that the committee should do more in documenting and also doing follow-up. Not these just seminar or talk should be enough every year. There should be a standard continual follow-up on the alumni committee and prospective members. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my PDG, sir. Thank you for your words. We are really grateful. And then just before we move to the question and answers, I want us to, I'm acknowledging the past district governor. I would like to invite past district governor. Okay, so I was just recognizing you. Please, you can have the floor and speak to us, sir. After this, we'll take PDG then shoulder. Thank you, sir. PDG.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. It's a great pleasure to be here too. I was an alumnus in 1995 as a team leader to South Africa. In fact, I was the first person to lead an all-female team, and I then earned the appellation of Balogun Lenyobini. Never mind. But most importantly, the first steps are that we should have a bylaw and elect officers. And I don't see why we need to invent the wheel. There was an alumni association established before. I think we should pick up the bylaw they used, and then we can rejig it to meet the requirements of District 9112. And then the committee can then elect officers, because you need to elect officers of the Alumni Association. The committee is different, but the Alumni Association elected officers are different, even though the district committee looks after them. But I think that will be our first steps to ensure that the Alumni Association comes into focus. I know that many people are not aware. So I'm also sure that there is data. I think Dr. Basirat of my club, Basirat Giwa, was the chairman of the Alumni Association. And I'm sure you have a lot of documentation that this committee can utilize to bring back our Alumni Association. I'm sure she will have the bylaws and how to elect the officers of the association. Of course, our guest speaker has told us the benefit of being alumni, but we must also understand that Rotary invested in all the alumni. So now the Rotary International wants your talent, wants your leadership, wants your compassion. So, and the best way to honor their investments is to remain engaged, to give back, so to build something lasting together. So I would suggest to the committee that they should reach out to the last chairman of the Alumni Association, Dr. Basirat Giwa, to get the bylaws that they had and maybe the data of alumni members. I'm sure, I mean, if you remember the number of Rylarians that we've had, Rotaractors and all that, I think we should be about 100 on this platform this morning. But nevertheless, it's a very good start, and I thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our past district governor. Thank you for the words. And we are taking note as a committee. We are working with the ambassador already, and then we definitely look into all the other sectors. My PDG, thank you so for the insights. And I also agree. I know the committee will look into it. We can work with the WAVE and every other program of Rotary. Who knows? Districts will be the ones to spearhead having the WAVE as part of the Rotary alumni work. Please, I would like to call on past district governor, Sugar. Please, you have the floor, sir. Could you address us?
What then is there? And it's muted.
Unmute you.
Unmute yourself.
Okay, please, can you unmute him? I think he was speaking before. I don't know if he's in the middle.
Self, he can unmute himself. I think.
Okay, please. What's the problem?
It's probably
the network where it is. Because of the speaking. Maybe the network where it is. The audio is bad.
He's talking about, I think the network there is bad.
Maybe you should leave the meeting and join again.
Or you should take out his video, take out the video so that your voice can be better. Yeah, okay, try now.
Okay. Good morning, fellow alumni.
Yes, it's better now, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, I was inside the clinic. There's always one network there, but I was following you. I thought everything was good. I hope you are still hearing me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I can
Just left the consulting room to speak with you. You wonder what the retiree is doing in the clinic. You have to. Yes,
You're tired, but not tired,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you for joining.
to be with you this morning, my fellow alumni. What would I say? I'd like to just buttress what our keynote speaker said, Wale Ogunbadejo. Alumni associations had existed for a while before we formed our own. And the thinking of the RI president then in 2010-11 was that he being an alumnus himself, having been a member, having been an ambassadorial scholar that went to South Africa in 1961, he felt there was a need to give more recognition to alumni. And he considered them, when he addressed us at the international assembly, that alumni were an asset we were wasting, to say, just like Sidi Ogunbadejo told us. And charged us to go back to our districts, those who didn't have alumni association, to form one, which was what led to the decision to carry out that in 2010-11. And we found out in 911 to have formed the first alumni association in Sub-Saharan Africa. And that was the story of how we brought us together. Then it was simply for beneficiaries of Rotary Foundation programs. So there were Rotary Foundation alumni. However, 2-3 years later, the scope was expanded to include Interact, Rotary, Ryla, and a few more. And that really means we have been strengthened much more with resources from where we can ultimately have people that stay connected, even if they don't join Rotary, stay connected and continue to grow with us. And that if we were not Rotarian. But more importantly, having benefited from these programs of Rotary, we expect them to also want to give back. And we have to redouble our efforts to encourage them to also become Rotarian. And some people are not Rotarian, not because they don't want to be, but because the people around them just haven't asked them. So it's our duty actually forming these associations and getting different alumni, especially the older ones, to be active. For the actors who have left us to be active and to consider joining Rotary, we can actually turn this wasting asset to, something good for Rotary in our district. And if it happens everywhere, it means that we can actually grow Rotary even through this opportunity. For instance, even people who attended Ryla, they are not qualified to be Rotarian, but they have parents. So we just need to cast our net wider and use what we have to get what we want. Thank you for organizing this. And I think from here we can actually form, because the 9110 association is dead, more or less, having splitted it. So we should do everything we can to also form an alumni association of 9116 and also continue to help it to grow, use materials that exist as the FD Raji told us. And that way we can actually uplift alumni association in our district and reap all the advantage. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our past district governor, Dennis Sugar. Thank you for joining us. We know that you're retired, but not tired. Thank you for, even while at work, it's so touchful of you to be here with us. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for the words, and yes, we will take note of that. Before we move on, I would like to ask, please do you have questions and answers before we share experiences and alumni interaction? Can we have any questions so that it could be answered now that we're listening to the past district governors and our speakers? If you have any questions, please could you raise your hand or your virtual hand, or you drop it in the chat box so you could be responded to. Any questions from the audience? Okay, while we wait for that, can the chairperson of the committee speak to us too? I know you're going to say something to us before we have the vote of thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, Anita. And I thank the district leaders that have spoken. You've spoken well, and I'll make a promise that from here, we will not, as a committee, we will not go to sleep, because we really need to form the association. And we need to achieve the Rotary aim of forming alumni association. Having said that, I would like to share with us some of the things that I have had that has been affecting the association. And good enough, our leaders have helped us to address this challenge. I was expecting the younger ones to raise the questions or say some of these challenges, but maybe some of them feel they should not talk. But I will talk on their behalf because I've engaged with some of them. And the first thing that I got from them, especially the directors, was that Rotarians used to lord it over them in the alumni, that they are all alumni association. That's one. Then secondly, the search on the financial side of things, they are never carried along. And that's a big challenge to them. And that even when they try to ask questions, some of them were removed from their names were removed from the association. So that's another one. And lastly, they said the election was not an election, That was, I think, the last one they had about before the COVID or around the COVID, that it was selection. And they were not too happy with it. That's why a lot of them had to stay back. For us to even get this number that we have today, I had to appeal, I had to cajole that the DG has promised that he will look into all these challenges. So my district leaders, I hope with this meetup, we'll be able to address some of these challenges right here and now, if possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the chairperson. I mean, these are concerns that are really valid, and one of the reasons why we formed this. I think the other thing we would also do is to have like an email address that we can share with people, so they all a way that people can send their anonymous messages if they do not want to speak. Because I know you got some of these complaints, but some people might want to remain anonymous as they give us feedback. Moving forward, we need everybody on board. So if people have challenges or complaints, definitely they might want to communicate it with us so that the committee can do the right thing and get the foundation right. Because if the foundation is not right, then anything we build might crumble. Thank you so much for this. I don't know, do we have any questions so that we could have it answered, or any reaction to what has been said, so we do not keep us all waiting?
Sorry, coordinator. I don't think that should impede the work of the new association committee, because it's just a lesson for you to carry along in establishing the new alumni association. Since we are not going to load it on them, we are not going to spend money without letting them know. I don't think that would pose a problem. I think in establishing the new association, you should ensure everybody has same right. They're all alumni. So I think you should just take them as a guiding principle for establishing this new association, and don't dwell too much on the past otherwise, but just use it as a lesson, as an experience to ensure that the new association gets to a good start. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We do just that. So, anytime, if there is no, I think, let me see, there's a chat here. Appreciate it. Okay. If there is no question or answer, we can just, is there anyone that would like to share their Rotary experience? Maybe one or two people. It can be a Rydarian, it can be our district leaders, it can be a Rotaractor. I'm not an alumni yet. I hope to become one day.
You can't be an alumni anymore at this point. Rotarian. Rotarian is a lifelong. Okay, so the floor is open for anybody who wants to share experiences with us, any alumni interaction experience. Please, how we know so that we could have conversations. Anybody who wants to
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Hi, my name is Amina Miyaki. I'm an alumni, and I would love to share my experience.
Please, you have the floor. Thank you, Amina.
Oh, okay. So I joined RILA 2019. I was in the 2019 set, and my experience was one that years later I still tell my friends about it. It was a very amazing experience because I got to meet so many people from different parts of Nigeria, from various backgrounds, and I learned a lot in RILA. Not just the vocational training skills that we got, but also interpersonal skills. And it's something that even till now, I'm able to share with my friends and also introduce them to Rotary. I mean, I've had a lot of back and forth with friends talking about Rotary and I also brought like 2 of my friends also to RILA. Until now, I'm still introducing more people to RILA because it was an experience. I keep on emphasizing on this experience because it's something that with words even can't begin to cover for everything I experienced in RILA. It was so beautiful. It was amazing. And I enjoy telling people about my experience. And I do hope that people also, the alumni, will be able to share their experience about RILA. And not just about RILA, about the experience also got from the Rotarians and the Retractors. Because Rotary it's basically like my family. And I tell people that I'm family of Rotary because I grew up under Rotary. The love.
Do we have any other person who wants to share any Rotary experience? Everybody speaking.
Good morning.
Yes, please. Please, who's speaking? Who is ITL P6?
Okay, good morning.
Okay, so who's speaking? I have Oreva and I have ITL P673L. Can I know who's speaking so that the other person could mute?
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Oreva. And I just wanted to share my experience. In the previous year, me and my brother going about Rotary this, Rotary that, and I didn't really know the extent of it. Even my auntie, I've been hearing it until I attended RILA last year, and I really got the first-hand experience that Rotary was a club, and not just a club, it was an organization, a family that was making such great impact in the world that I wanted to be a part of. So it really pushed me. Rotary really brought out a lot of me. It pushed me last year to start my own business. It also pushed me to want to start my own club so that I can start an e-club so that we can reach out to more people to do great things just by taking that one step. So that's just all about my experience in Rotary. And I can't wait to see what more I can do.
Thank you so much, Oreva. Okay, ISLP, do you sponsor? Thank you so much, Oliver, for sharing this with us. We're happy you had a very good time at Ryla. And congratulations on trying to start your own club. Please remember to invite us. We're happy to support you on the journey and cheer you on. Thank you for sharing that. ITLP, is the person out? Please, can you take the floor so that you can speak to us too? Who is the ITLP 67PL? Would you introduce yourself and also talk to us?
Okay, and it's all. If the ITL person is
it from my end? I can't
MeetUp.
hear you. Okay. It was frozen a bit, ma. I don't know if you can take that again.
I said if the ITL participant is not coming on, we can go on to have the vote of thanks. And,
Okay.
but just permit me to talk now that we have a tentative program for what we will do before December.
Take off your video so we can hear you.
Yeah, you might want to turn off your video. It's frozen. The network is bad, so we can hear you speak to us. ITLP 673. Okay, I think there's an issue with unmuting. You could try and unmute and share your story with us. We want to hear that. Sorry about the challenges you're currently facing. I see the message you dropped on the chat box. And I also see a message from Fumilola, the current president of the Ikorodu Metropolitans. Thank you for sharing your experience. It says that I'm a two-time Ryla attendant and I'm so open to a third time. The experience was new at first, overwhelming and completely lovely on both occasions. Now I'm proud to introduce myself as the current president of the Club of the Ikorodu Metropolitans. I recognize all dignitaries, the Club, veterans, and guests in the house. I look forward to keep on making positive impact in the world. Thank you, Fumilola. But unfortunately, there might not be a third experience. Maybe you try other experiences in Rotary, group study, peace fellowship. Ryla should be once, and you go with it, so other people can get the experience. But we're happy you had a good time. Thank you for sharing the experience with us. ITLP 67, do you want to speak to us? Yes, you have the floor. Please speak. You are unmuted. Okay, please help us meet everybody. I think the JR is not aware that speaking. Okay, ITLP, you have the floor now. You can speak now.
I'm so sorry.
We can hear you. You have the floor.
Oh, okay. My name is I'm director going to be a director soon. I attended Ryla with first fun. It was not more than fun. It was everything. I enjoyed it. It gave me a lot. I had a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from them. I didn't even believe myself. Because even till now, I still share my story of the things I did. It wasn't just about the skills and everything we did. It wasn't just about the exercise, the lectures. No, it was a different world entirely. And I really appreciate you all for everything. I don't know, but thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. We're happy you had a good time. We hope you keep on taking the message from Ryla and everything you have learned from Rotary as you go. Please pass on the touch of kindness. Thank you. Any other person who wants to share before we close?
The ITL person is muted.
She has spoken, ma. She spoke already.
Okay.
Yes, she spoke already.
I don't know. Did you, when I was talking, it's like you were not hearing me.
Yes, it was frozen, so you can just take it again. So you can hear you, ma.
Okay. My PDG district leaders, alumni on this call. What I was saying is that my committee has been mandated to form this association. So I would like to use this opportunity to appeal that when we reach out to you, please answer us. And if we have formed a platform for the association that we are adding.
Take off your video so we can hear you. You are frozen again.
Can you hear me now?
Rojanika, you might want to turn off your video. It's frozen again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, it's better now. Oh,
can you hear me now?
Yes, you can hear. Oh, but I think you have two devices on. I think so. So we might want to just.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that we have opened a platform for alumni association, and I am appealing now that when we reach out to you, please answer our call. And if you know of any alumni, anyone that the name is not on the platform, please reach out to me. I will share I've shared my phone number and email. I have asked the OGE to share it on this platform so that you reach out to me or any member of the committee that you know, and let us have the name and the number of that person so that we can, just like my PDG Raji said, so that we can, my PDG Raji and PDG Wale Ogunbadejo, so that we can get our data right and complete. And that is one. Secondly, the DG has mandated us that we should form the association and also carry out an election. We will be rolling out programs of how we will do this reach out to me on my phone number. Please don't hesitate. We'll be rolling out the forms, and most likely we will do e-voting, because I'm not sure all of us can be in the same place at the same time for the election. So we will bring out the e-voting. Please join us when we reach out to you, and we will give opportunity for anyone that wants to serve on the association, or you want to nominate somebody. Please don't hesitate. We'll be reaching out to you after this meetup. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, committee chairperson. I don't know, do you have any other person who wants to make a comment? Okay, I think we are still within time. We are still within time. Do you have any other person who wants to make a comment? My committee chairperson, what do we do next if we do not have any other person?
We do the vote of thanks. Let's appreciate everybody. And,
okay, so I'll call on Roger Anthony Abu. Can you speak where you are? Please, can you help us with the vote of thanks? But before then, personally, I want to say a very big thank you to our past district governors, district governor, Philip Raji. Thank you so much for being here. In spite of the time difference, in spite of everything, thank you for your words. Thank you for the support. PDG Wale Ogunbade, our membership chair, sir. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here, for staying with us. I know PDG Shogasu has been here with us. And our IPDG, Femi Adenekon. Thank you for entrusting us with the responsibility last year, and here we are again. Thank you for the support. We look forward to getting support from all of our district leaders as we build a very solid alumni body. Thank you, everybody. The retractors that are here, Rotarians, past Rotarians, interactors, we thank you for being here. I would now yield the mic to Roger Anthony Abu to please help us with the vote of thanks officially so we can end this. I know some of us are in Abeokuta, so we can just get to the program. Thank you. Roger Anthony Abu, can you speak to us? My chairperson, I think Roger Anthony Abu is in Abeokuta, I know, so maybe network or maybe he's unable to speak. Is it from my end? Can anybody hear me?
Not from my end. We can hear you. We can hear
okay,
you.
sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm trying to say is that is Abu, maybe where he, I think he's in Abeokuta, maybe he's
yes,
not able to.
He's in Abeokuta.
Since you have started with the vote of thanks, you can just go ahead and finish it. Okay, Abu is here.
Roger Anthony Abu, please, can you help us with the vote of thanks? I'm not sure you can speak. I've reduced the volume of this one because it's okay. I think on this note, my chairperson, ma, we will just say a very big thank you to everybody who has been here, to the district governor who has entrusted the committee with his staff, to the district representative who has joined us, past district Rotary leaders, the past district Rotary leaders, Rilarians, past Rilarians, interactors who are here. Thank you all for being here. The committee is believing that when we reach out to you, everybody will join hands with us and support us in getting this done. Together, we can make the alumni reach enviable heights. Thank you all for spending this part of your morning with us. On that note, I'd like us to take the Rotary grace so that we can call this meeting to a close.
Okay. 1, 2, go. Oh Lord,
giver of all,
We praise thee for
our daily bread.
We praise thee for our defense and good we will
Help us to serve thee all our days.
help
Thank
serve
you.
thee all our days.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for spending the time with us. We hope that
I, as the chairman, really appreciate all that have joined, especially my PDG that all joined all the way from the US. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate my PDG, my high PDGs, the PDGs that joined, PDR, immediate past district Rotaractor chair, and every other alumni that's joined us. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you.
have a good morning, everybody. Bye-bye.
You're not here.